So what's the danger for a company that's not doing this, that's not running social listening tools, that doesn't have this in place?
It's horrible. I mean, you've got, how many, well, what was it even? Facebook's earnings report came out recently. They had, on average, 1 billion users a day. That's 1/7 of the planet using Facebook. So that's a huge exposure. It's a liability for brands, but it's also an opportunity. And so if you can start taking advantage of the opportunity and minimizing your liability, or at least mitigating the risk, I think it's tremendously important.
I was just going to add that our customers are doing research about our brand before they pick up the phone and call us. So I don't care what business you're in, someone's Googling who you are, they're looking at reviews, they're looking at your social presence before they even say, hey, these are someone, or this is a firm that we might want to do business with. So you need to be proactive on that and make sure that you have a good reputation there. And CRM is a tool that can allow you to do that really well.
How are you able to use all of this data to help affect your sort of marketing strategy moving forward?
Well, it used to be kind of a separate or afterthought, but now it's an integrated, part of our overall marketing strategy. So you can't anymore. You can't really separate the two. They go hand in hand, and it's connected to what your objectives are on the sales side of the business. So you want to be able to really assess, where you're at and where you want to go. So setting the right expectations. And sometimes, the thought is, well, that's just social. It's all branding. That doesn't translate into business. People still think that, but it does translate into business. And for us, it's really important, like I said, to keep those customers and keep those renewals coming, keep the engagements coming. But some of our customers are big brands. We want them talking about us as well. So it's really important for the sales teams to understand that this is an integrated part of the social, and sales strategy. And we're able to now really do long-term planning around that as well. So if we need to, add additional resources, we plan for that to make sure that we have the right resources in place to react faster. We're also looking at where our customers, are hanging out. Where are they having conversations that we may not be connected with right now, but we want to be in the future, right? So it's not just LinkedIn or Twitter. Where else are they going?
Right. I think also, a guy that works in a sales organization, it's about accountability as well. When I go and talk to sales leaders, I'll ask, how are you working with marketing? And they'll, well, we don't. How did that campaign work for you? I don't know. Where did the investments go? What was the results? I don't know. And historically, marketing, there's been a lot of very soft metrics associated with determining the success of marketing efforts. And so to be able to leverage these metrics that are going to come through, these solutions that are feeding you data is great for the other stakeholders in the business. And that doesn't, sales is just as accountable to marketing, right? Or sales closing the leads that marketing is giving them. And then customer service, are they the ones that are servicing the customers that you sold? Or maybe the sales overpromised and service can't deliver on it. So, at least you're able to measure these things, I think, much more effectively than you have in the past.